I never expected a family heirloom to unravel the fabric of my life. The day I inherited the antique clock from my late grandfather, I noticed something peculiar. Its hands moved counterclockwise. At first, it seemed like a quirky, albeit unsettling feature. But then, with each tick, I noticed my reality subtly shifting. It started with minor oddities, a misplaced shoe, a forgotten conversation, but soon the changes became impossible to ignore. Each tick echoed with a foreboding rhythm, leaving me wondering what would happen if the clock wound all the way back. The clock sat ominously on my kitchen counter, its incessant backward ticking becoming the soundtrack of my life. Friends stopped visiting, claiming they felt uneasy in my presence, as if I was somehow different. My reflection in the mirror no longer felt like my own. It seemed slightly off, like a distorted version of myself. I tried to rid myself of the clock, but every attempt ended in failure. It always found its way back, as if tethered to me by some invisible force. I began to question my own sanity, wondering if the clock was rewriting my existence, or if I was simply losing my grip on reality. One particularly haunting night, I awoke to find my surroundings completely transformed. My bedroom, once familiar, was now a relic of the past, filled with objects I had never seen before, yet somehow recognized. Panicked, I rushed to the living room, only to find the clock ticking faster, its hands spinning in a frenzy. I realized with a chilling certainty that each tick was erasing parts of my life, rewriting history in reverse. Desperate, I smashed the clock, hoping to stop the madness, but it was too late. The final tick resonated like a death knell, leaving me standing in the ruins of a life I no longer understood. In the end, I found myself in an unfamiliar world, a stranger in my own story. My name, my past, my very identity had been rewritten by the clock's relentless march backward. I tried to explain my plight to others, but they only saw a man obsessed with a broken clock. As I sit here recounting my tale, I can only hope that someone, somewhere, might heed my warning. Beware the things we inherit, for some legacies carry with them a curse beyond comprehension. And as I listen to the silence where the clock once ticked, I can't help but wonder what price I paid for a past I never lived.